guy right on under. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Squeetee, and it's October 22nd with another Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operations 2 game update. It's the Halloween event week, or 2 weeks I guess it's going to be. So we got a lot of stuff to go through. They have a new Halloween limited time events, all that fun stuff. So let's jump into it real quick. We're going to start with probably the most uninteresting one in my opinion. Our thing this week is the Qubeley MK2. Long story short, it's a Qubeley but a raid type. Cost 650, space ground. Like I said, it's the raid, so there's not really much difference in it. Actually, I'm more excited about the Neo Xeon 7 flight suit, and the Plea 2 helmet seems more interesting than the suit itself. But hey, it's cool. It's got funnels, all the normal stuff, except for the beam saber, and we'll watch it right here in a second. It's a little changed up. So let's watch the video. So as you can see, the only change it seems really is that it has the tri beam saber attacks, which is very unique to it. I'm not familiar with anybody else with it. So that's about it for this unit. I'm not really that excited for it, but you'll probably find out why they chose the Qubeley MK2 as this week's unit once we get to the Halloween event. Like I said, there's the new normal suits. Scrolling on down, we have other new units. It's basically just new levels of them. We got a Quebeley Beta, level 3, GM3, level 3, Hyzak, level 3, and a Zogok, level 4. The Zogok is already up to cost 500, which seems so crazy to me. That unit is... They're bringing it to cost 500. All these units, besides the Quebeley Beta, which is a 550, everything else is 500. I can see the Hyzak and the GM3 being brought up, but the Zogok from the 1 Year War, I don't know, that seems a little funny to me, but that's cool. Going on, and that's about it for the, the weekly new mobile suits, but I love the GM3, so I'm excited to get one of those, no matter what cost level it is. Let me load this page back up. So jumping into it, let's go. Did I do this out of order? 1 second. Yeah, we'll just do it that. Screw it. We'll go right with this. So happy Halloween. Recon team containers acquisition is going from 10% probability to 25%. So 1 out of every 4 matches has got a good chance. You can look for the Pale Rider Dullahan head around the map. I mean, this unit right here, its head, it's going to be in the map. You take pictures of it, just like we've done with the GOG previously and other stuff. And you get your, you get some stuff. I believe it's a headpiece. We'll go see in a second. Scrolling down, the base camp is pretty spooky. It's all got like a dark orangish tint to it. Decorations around it. It's pretty cool. I actually quite like how it looked when I logged in earlier, so it was pretty nice. And going on through, so yeah, here we go. The mask, it's a Dullahan mask. It's pretty cool. I do like what they're doing with it. It's kind of silly, but hey, the GOG was silly last year. So you got to find this headpiece throughout the map, take a picture of it. Obviously they're giving you the first one right off the bat, the head of the actual mobile suit itself. But supposedly they're hidden all over the map, everywhere. I have not looked myself yet, but I'm going to try to get it in this same video later at the end. I'm going to try to take a picture of every single, I heard there's 14 of them, locations of every head, or yeah, every head, and go from there. All right, hey guys, quick interjection here. I'm going to try and get all of the helmets, or the masks, or whatever the heads of the Dullahan, and get you some pictures and at least locations of where they're located, and do the best I can get you guys provided on this and throw it right in the video. So hopefully it works out and everything. I did this after I recorded my previous video. So I'm hoping to shove it in there and get it to you guys. So yeah, let's get right to it. Scrolling on down, we got some new limited time events, missions, and rewards. So we have a Halloween Lantern 01, which I guess is a sticker or it's an item you hold. I'm a little confused on that one. Jack the Halloween sticker, and then a bunch of repair kits and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. We have pilot accessories. It looks like we're getting added. Oh, really quick about the Dullahan. So it's a level 1's being released, raid unit, obviously. Ground and space costs 400, so pretty decent. It does not have the Hades installed, which is interesting, but it has some other balances and stuff like that to make it worthwhile. The following accessories from 2019. Okay, so if you missed out on the 2019 Halloween, you can go back and get any of the marks or the pilot accessories and stuff like that, so that's cool. Like we said earlier, container chance is up to 25%, so that's great. And that's pretty much the event. The big thing is they have a bunch of limited missions, which is like you got to get top personal score 5 times. You got to get so many wins, so many matches played, etc., etc. So if you're just a normal player, you just get it throughout the next week or two, however long this event is going, which is right here to the 11/4, it looks like. So that's decent. So you got a lot of time to knock this out, 2 weeks. So going on to the main game update, they kind of tweaked a lot of stuff. They made it so that the $650 cost doesn't show up every single time you're in rated matches. Because it was showing up guaranteed every time, and a lot of people weren't touching it. They also added 4 different map types at a time going, so that you can kind of pick your cost level and all that fun stuff, and kind of, you know, you can pick what you want to play, basically. Which I like, giving more options, stuff like that. Also, with the returning bonus for the enhancement facility, if you get a max unit, like you know you're upgrading your, you play with the unit and it's over the 2010. If you how do I say this? If you max out your unit now, so you max it out, so you can't enhance anymore, it randomly goes to another unit in your enhancement hangar bay, which is pretty cool. And they also add another tier, so it looks like if it's 50 or more now, it sounds like they readjusted the tiers. So number of returns, blah, 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 50 or more, your enhancement goes up +4 per battle. So that's not bad. We have a bunch of stuff they tweaked, which I'll look at the end here, for your mobile suits and their stats and stuff like that, which is kind of the boring part, but I'll just glance through it at the end. Also, your mobile suit icon, before it used to be just this blue triangle, it's now actually says MS mobile suit, which is kind of like blaring, like, wow, okay. That if you miss it, you miss it. That's your own problem at that point. So for free exercises, they've increased it, the cost level, 550, 600, 650, if you really want to try that. It's there now. And now we have modified it's so that you can get the rank experience even after you've reached the max rank level. So basically you can just keep going past the max rank. So when they do in the future add ranks, you can still progress, which is nice. You're not being punished for being max necessarily. It does give those people, once the new rank is released, you can jump up, maybe not as fast as if it was prior, but you can still go for it. Let's see. So monthly mobile suit was added to the sort order. Oh, that's nice. So if you're looking for the Haro database, item database, monthly mobile suit, it now shows you. So if you're like focusing on a suit you want to have, or just to see what suits they are in the monthly reward bonus, you got it right there. That's great. I like that. We already went over that. Halloween, we already went over the Qubeley MK2. They're also adding the recycle counter, the Gelgoog High Mobility Type UL Level 2, which is pretty decent. And they're adding some new custom parts. I'm not familiar with these. Obviously the melee and firing, they're calling, even though it's range, whatever. Program level 5s, we're familiar with those. It's just a higher tier level component now. The new model frame, that's just a new level component. But the spaced frame level 1, I don't know what that is, and I have to dig into that to figure out, because that could be interesting. It's always interesting when they add a new component, so I'll have to dig into that more. Gundam GPO1 level 1 is being added to the DP exchange counter. I feel like that we got that suit like ages ago at this point. But that's cool. I'm always glad to see that. The normal weekend battle stuff, all that fun stuff. Mix match. They did a bunch of tweaks and fixes in the game, and I highly suggest you go through and read all of these, because there's quite a handful here. Not a ton, but there's a bit. So that's a lot. Let's see. And then here is all the unit adjustments. So they've tweaked the GPO1. Looks like they buffed it slightly. GPO3 looks like it's been a buff as well, health and level 2 power, etc. The Nemo, also a buff. The Meth is heavy. Looks like a debuff. Yeah, it's a debuff for this suit, which I could kind of see why. Gelgoog ground type, looks like a slight buff as well. Yeah. Zuda, let's see. Slight buff as well. Oh, they're doing a lot of buffs. Psychomu, Turn increase, increase movement, increase. Okay. Heat rate improved from. All right, yeah, that Psycho Move System Zaku is buffed. Go ground type is a buff as well. Wow, everything. So we have weapons here. Looks like they got. That's a big buff. Increase power from 375 to 450. Wow. Okay. Dang. Fadian rifle. Looks like heat rate improved, overheat reduced. Okay. Reduced focusing time. Wow, that's all right. They're really beam gun. Power increase. Oh, wow. Okay. Hyper hammer. Cooldown was reduced by a second. Increased correction from left and right downward melee. Wow. Okay. So they basically buffed everything but the Memphis in this week's little doodad here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, there's a lot this week. Hopefully here in the hopefully I was able to shove in the video of the Dullahan up earlier during the Halloween portion, and also the locations of all the helmets and stuff. If not, sorry guys, I might try another video with that in the future. And thank you, Frontier, for helping me out this week. I know you do your videos and stuff, and you assist and help me out with whatever is going on with the game, so I appreciate that. And everybody else out there, thank you again. Subscribe, like, share, follow, notifications, all that stuff. Go for it. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.